And let's start. Well, choose your starting position if you want to start in child's pose, sitting down, or lying down, wherever you are. If you're sitting down, I advise you to use a little cushion or some support underneath your seat. If you're going to be in child's pose, simply relax the entire body, drop the weight into the floor. And let's slowly start to leave the world behind. Now, maybe because we're still in a dream state, the world is behind anyways. So let's stay a few more moments here. Relaxing the entire body. Relax your face, your forehead. Relax the cheeks, the jaws. If you're clenching your teeth, gently part them. Relax the lips. And start following your inhales and your exhales. If you're in a seated pose, make sure that your shoulders are also relaxed. The neck is long and in line with the spine. Gently bringing the chin to the chest will help you align it. Maintain a healthy curve of your lower back so that your hips are neither too much forwards nor too much back. And whichever pose you have chosen, notice the contact between the body and the mat. The connection between you and the earth. And feel its grounding power, its pull. And simply give in to it without any resistance. Allow all of the muscles of the body to give in to gravity. And simply continue to follow your inhales and your exhales. Notice the length of your breath, the depth of the breath, its quality. Notice if one of the nostrils is more active than the other. Notice if the breath goes into the belly or the chest. And simply observe without correcting, judging, controlling. Allow it to be. And slowly we're going to start lengthening the breath. Inhaling to the count of 3 or 4. Exhaling to the count of 3 or 4. Or any other count that works for you. Make sure that the breath is easy. There's no discomfort in the chest. That your face is relaxed the whole time. And continue to keep your focus on the breath. And then start noticing the little pause after your inhalation and the pause after your exhalation. And then just be very attuned to the breath, very curious about this pause. And then see what happens there. What happens to the mind? What is the energetic feel? Is there any emotional response? Whatever it is, just stay with it and notice it. And then mindfully try and lengthen that pause as much as it's comfortable for you. And for the next 5 cycles, let's practice square breath, which is the same what we've been doing. So inhaling for the count of 3 or 4, pausing for the count of 3 or 4, exhaling for 3 or 4, pausing 3 or 4. So adjust the rhythm, the count, the breath, so it's all comfortable with you. It doesn't cause you any discomfort, any stress. Final round. And then slowly let's start opening the eyes if they're not open. And we are going to start moving the spine a little. So if you feel like you need to change the crossing of your legs, maybe it's advisable to do so. Do it. Grab your knees and slowly we're going to do cat and cow in this position. So inhale, send the chest forwards, lean forwards, shoulders back, look up. Exhale, leaning back, pull the belly in, round the upper back, look down, chin to the chest. Slow, conscious movements with the breath. So continue breathing slowly. You can continue with your square breath. That means you need to hold the pose a little longer. It's okay. We are not rushing to get anywhere. Expand the chest, shoulders back when you inhale. And really try and round the back. Pull the belly, chin close to the chest when you exhale. 2 more rounds. And let's all come back to the middle. Inhale and stretch the arms above the head. And now, instead of interlacing, let's do something else. Turn the palms towards one another, press them, and stretch the arms. Yeah, so you need to cross them like this. And then from here, inhale, stretch the spine, roll the shoulders back and down, pull the belly, engage the core, and exhale, bend over in one direction. You choose which side. Next inhale, roll the top shoulder open, and exhale, pull the belly in, sink a little lower. Keep pressing those palms, opening those shoulders. One more breath here. And engage the core. Inhale to come back. Now, change the crossing of your hands. Press the palms again. Stretch. Inhale. And exhale, bend to the other side. Roll the shoulder open. Maybe look underneath your armpit. Exhale, belly engaged. One more breath. And inhale, center. Exhale, release the arms and place the left on the right knee, right hand behind you. Press the floor with the back hand, lengthen the spine. And when you exhale, gently by pressing the knee with your hand, you're gonna turn towards the back. And keep inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, twisting. Checking that your face is relaxed still. One more breath. And inhale, center. Exhale, over to the other side. So pressing the hand that is behind you into the floor. Really pull the crown towards the ceiling and exhale. Press gently with the hand against the knee to help turn and twist a little more. Two more breaths, keeping the spine long, the shoulders open. And then let's come back to center. And gently let's do a few rolls with the neck in one direction. And next time the chin touches the chest, the other direction. Good. And next time the chin touches the chest, stay there. Interlace the fingers behind your neck. Drop the shoulders, not the shoulders, but the elbows down towards the floor. And really make an effort to lengthen the spine a little more. Keeping the chin tucked in. Feel the heaviness of your arms pulling down towards the floor. And if you wish, chin towards each shoulder, keeping the elbows pointing down. Good, just a couple more. And then let's come back. Release the arms down. Good. So I'd like us to do here some energizing breath. Kapalbhati, We haven't done it for a while, but you remember it. Oh, if you need to change the position of your legs to sit on your heels, do so. Let's straighten the spine. And we'll try and do 60 beats today. 60 beats, 1 beat per minute. So the breath is quite slow. Let's take a deep inhale. And a complete exhale. Another full deep inhalation. And a complete exhalation. After the next inhale, we start pumping, so fill in the chest. And exhale. Start exhaling forcefully, pulling the belly back. Ten. Continue, keeping the spine long, shoulders relaxed. 30. Take notice of your face, make sure it's relaxed. Your forehead, your jaws, your lips, and continue. 50. 10 more. 60. And take a deep inhale. Hold the breath at the top. Relax the face. Feel the sensations. And then slowly, very, very slowly, you're going to exhale from the top of your chest all the way to the bottom of the belly. And hold the breath out. Pull the pelvic floor up, belly in, bring the chin to the chest, and stay here out of breath for as long as you can. Most importantly, try to notice any sensations, any thoughts. Maybe the mind is telling you that you don't have any more air. Try not to listen. Resist the urge to breathe. And when you can no longer hold it, release the pelvic floor, the belly, and the chin, coming back to neutral. Turn the eyes gently up towards your third eye. And stay with the effects of practice. Three, two, one. And slowly start to come out of the meditation. And slowly start moving again. Let's go on all fours. So your hand underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Now, round the upper back just a little bit and pull the belly in. Really engage your core. Feel as if there is a corset around you. And then on your next inhale, stretch the right leg back. Toes are down on the floor. And on your next inhale, lift the right leg up, flex the foot so that the toes are pointing down, roll the right hip down. Keep that corset engaged, lower back long. And on your next inhale, send the left arm forward. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull the belly in, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale. Engage your ujjayi here. Exhale. One more inhale. James, we're staying in the pose and stay here. Now, on your next exhale, you're going to bring the elbow towards the knee, scoop the belly in and tuck into a tiny little ball. Press the floor with your right hand. Inhale, stretch, open in the opposite directions. Exhale, tuck into a little ball. Really round the lower back, pull the belly in, chin to the chest. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And stay in that little ball. Press the right hand into the floor. Round the upper back. Round the lower back. Pull the belly in. Lift that knee a little higher. And then slowly stretch for the last time. Inhale. And release. You can wiggle the hips here. Feel the difference between the two sides. And then engage the core. Stretch the left leg back. Good. On your next inhale, lift it in the air. Flex the foot. Roll the left hip down. Instead of sinking through your waist, really tuck the tail under. Pull that belly in. Imagine that corset hugging. And inhale, stretch the left arm forward. Sorry, right arm this time. Exhale, we are staying here. 2 more focused, conscious breaths. Inhaling, lengthening, heel and fingers in the opposite direction. Exhaling, really contracting that belly. 1 more breath. Somebody's in a rush to continue. And then elbow to knee, come into a little bow. Push the floor away. Inhale, stretch. Move slowly with your breath. Exhale. Last inhale, stretching. And then we're going to exhale and hold it here. Make an effort to press really into the ground with your left hand, rounding the back, pulling the belly and the knee as high up as you can. 1 more deep, long breath. Exhale here. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, release. Good. Wiggle your hips. And then let's lift the right arm, open the chest to the right. Really stretch that arm. Look towards the fingers if you can. And then exhale, thread the arm underneath the opposite armpit. Right cheek on the floor. And let's stretch the left. I don't know if you can hear me now. Stretch the left arm forwards. Feel the length of your spine. And then from here, let's inhale, lift that arm up towards the sky. And optional, bring it behind your back and around your right inner thigh. Good. A few more breaths here. Now for the last 2 breaths, we are going to attempt lifting the left leg off the floor. So if your hand is here behind you, it might be worth bringing it in front of your face for support. And then stretch the left leg first, support it on the toes, and then lift it in the air. If you want to challenge, maybe lift the left arm too. Not easy, you can roll down. It happens. Good. One more breath. And then exhale slowly with control. Release the leg down and press yourself up. Coming onto your palms. And let's repeat on the other side. So first we stretch the left arm up, open the chest, stack the left shoulder over the left, left shoulder over the right, look towards the ceiling, towards your fingertips, keep opening that chest, and then slide the arm underneath your armpit. From here, first position of the arm is to stretch it forwards. Stretch it as far forwards as you can. At the same time, square your hips, pulling the right hip a little more back. Feel the length along the right side of the body. Your left cheek and your left shoulder are supporting you. And then lift the arm towards the sky. Either stay here or wrap it around behind your back. Grab wherever you can reach. Keep opening that top shoulder. Engage your core now. And first, stretch the right leg back, supporting your toes on the floor. Then slowly with control, wherever you want to put the hand, either in front of you or maybe stretch it up just to test your balance. For a few more breaths, really calm breath, relaxed face. And then slowly, let's release the leg down. Come up. Stretch the arms forwards and let's sink the chest towards the floor, chin or forehead or one of the cheeks on the floor in puppy. Deep, long breaths. Remember your ujjayi breath. Good. And then slowly coming forwards. So your elbows are under your shoulders. Open your feet and roll the little toes towards the floor, pressing the elbows into the floor and sending the chest forwards. Good. And then from here, if you wish to go a little deeper, straighten the arms or keep them tiny bit bent. Your shoulders should be relaxed and away from your ears. Really engage the core now. Push the pubic bone into the floor. And then slowly come down. Hands by your chest. Spread the fingers. Squeeze the elbows to the body. Tuck the toes. And then lift the knees away from the floor. Make your legs really strong. Push the pubic bone down into the mat. Engage the core. And inhale, push yourself up through plank. And let's take one more deep, long breath in plank. And exhale in downward facing dog. And start walking your dog, doing any movements that you want to do. I feel like stretching my sides, so turning the heels in one direction and then bending the knees. Works for me, for you, something else might work. A little bit of self-teaching. Couple more breaths wherever you are. And let's meet in a still down dog. Let's check that the hands are in line with the shoulders, feet are in line with your hips. Your toes are slightly in, heels are slightly out. Pressing the floor. Pressing the chest towards your thighs. You can keep the knees bent. Turn the tailbone up. And feel into the length in the back of the legs by sending the heels far, far back. One more breath. And on your next inhale, come on your toes. Look between your hands, come a little forwards. Bring that knee in. Have that corset around your belly. Lean to the left. Step the right leg through. Bring the hips down. Inhale, bring the arms up. High lunge. Good. Square the hips by turning your left hip a little bit more forwards. Make sure that your knee is tracking over your ankle. Very good. Lengthen, open the chest. And then slowly bring the prayer in front of the chest. Now lean forwards. Transfer the weight into your right foot and come up in your warrior three balance. Pointing the toes down, rolling the left hip down. Keep your focus in front of you. Keep the corset around your belly. Pull the pelvic floor up. Very good. Now let's try variations with the arms. Release the arms, bring them in airplane mode just by the side of the body, or stretch them forwards, whichever airplane suits you more. Good. Now let's release the left arm down, left arm down, left arm down, left arm down. Okay, good. Now either stay here, square down towards the floor, or try and open that right shoulder up towards the ceiling. Your hand can be on your hip, or if you feel stable, maybe you can stretch it up towards the ceiling. It's not an easy balance, so maybe do half of it. Keep breathing, keep your spine long. One more breath, and then release the right arm down, leg is still up. Now walk the hands closer towards your foot and step the back leg down. Grab your blocks, prepare for pyramid pose, rolling the right hip back, left hip forwards. Keep your spine long. Benny, the front leg is straight. I can't see what you're doing. Is it bent? Okay, that's it. Come really high on your back toe as if you're on very, very high heels. Yeah, lengthen the spine, rolling the shoulders back. Good. And then on your next inhale, step that back leg a little more forwards. So the entire foot is on the floor. Also step the left leg a bit to the left. We are preparing for another twist. Good. Left hand next to your right foot, grab your block, and then start opening the body towards the right. So we're doing another twist. Opening the shoulder, lengthening the spine. Very good. One more breath. Really open the chest. And then exhale, free in the front foot. Step the left leg back. And then slowly drop the right knee down on the floor. Good. From here, let's exhale into half splits. Flex the right foot. Inhale, come forwards, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Keep moving. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Let's come into half splits. Now, untuck the back toe and bring the back shin a little more to the right. So the idea is that we move back and we sit on our heel. Yeah, so I'm kind of sitting on my foot. If this is too much, use some sort of support between your bum and your shin. And then from here, flex that right foot. Wherever you can reach, if you can reach or use your strap, grab your foot. And then slowly let's relax over the right thigh. So I'm doing quite a long sequence for one of the legs before I repeat with the other. So you might feel the leg getting a little tired, a little sore. Stay with it. That brings strength, endurance, and flexibility. Good. Final inhalation. And then slowly we're going to come forwards through low lunge, tucking the back toe, and inhaling in downward facing dog. Good. Optional here. If you miss your vinyasa, do your vinyasa. If you don't miss it, stay in down dog. So let me just see who is missing what. Okay, so we are having one vinyasa. The rest of us, let's wait. Stay in down dog, stretching the body. And then from here, inhale, come on your toes. Look between your hands. Transfer the weight a little more forwards. Pull that belly strongly, strongly in. Lift that knee as high up as you can. Lean to the right. Step the left foot through. Drop the back. The hips down. Make sure that your knee, now is the time. Your knee is over your ankle and come up in high lunge. High lunge, knee off the floor. Good. Square the body to the front. Really lengthen the spine. Open the shoulders. It will help you if you turn your palms back. That opens the space between your shoulder blades. And on your next exhale, bring the hands in prayer. Now, first lean the body forwards. And then gently step the back leg a bit forwards. Engage your core, lift the pelvic floor, lift the right leg off floor. Good. Roll the right hip down. Keep your focus down in front of you wherever you are. Very good balances. Great. Lift that back leg if you can a little higher, or don't listen to me, and experiment with another variation of your arms, either arms in line with the body or forwards, or if you're tired, you can bring them down on the floor. And then from here, the right arm goes down. The right arm goes down. Good. Left hand on your hip. Either stay here or try and open that left shoulder and the entire waist, not waist, but chest towards the left. And maybe you can bring the left arm up. Keep the back leg strong, engaged, flexing the toes down. Very good. One more breath. Open that chest, come a little higher, maybe for a second, hover, and exhale. Now both hands are on the floor. Step the right leg behind you. Bring the hands either side of your front foot. Grab your blocks for pyramid pose. Roll the shoulders back. And breathe. So both legs are straight. Now the back leg is on your toes, James, and it's really wide stance for this one. Step it back, more back, on your toes. Lift the heel really high. Very good. Roll the left hip back. And then step the leg now forwards and to the right. So now the entire foot is on the floor. So this is far too close, James. A little bit more back. You've got long legs. Okay, good. Right hand down on your block. Start turning the left shoulder to the left and stretching maybe the left arm. Good. Roll your left hip back and your right hip forwards. Really open the chest. Move the shoulder blades down and away from your ears. Take another deep breath. Lengthen the crown of the head to the front of the room. And exhale. Good. Frame the front foot. Step the right leg further back and drop the back knee on the floor. Take an inhale. Really lengthen your spine. And an exhale, travel back, half splits. Flex the left foot. Let's keep moving. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Benny, we're moving forwards and back. Low lunge and half splits. 2 more. Last one. And exhale, half splits. And then from half splits, untuck the back toe. Bring your shin in so you're creating a seat. So you can sit down on your heel. You can lift your body up to adjust your foot so you're comfortable. Flexing the left foot. Grabbing wherever you can reach. Or just staying there. Maybe that's deep enough for you. And breathe. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then slowly moving forwards. Coming to low lunge first. Then frame the foot. Lift the back knee. And coming to downward facing dog. Good. So We'll finish with pigeon. So let's inhale and lift the right leg for a change. Let's stretch it as high up as we can. Keep the foot flexed and the toes pointing down. Keep the right hip rolling down towards the floor. Press the hands into the floor. Heel stretching up. One more breath. And then engage the core. Start transferring the weight. Bring the knee as high as you can. And then bring the shin behind your hands and prepare for pigeon. So walking your left knee back. Let's stay up here for a couple of breaths, trying to really open the chest and look forwards. And then slowly walking forwards, walking the hands forwards. Come as far down as you can. If you need support, if you're rolling too much to the right, use something underneath your right hip, a block or a cushion. And really relax into the pose. Your forehead down on the floor. And now practice non-resistance by not holding the muscles. Allow your right glute, your right thigh to accept the stretch instead of resisting it. And then slowly, if you want to deepen the stretch, you can walk your left fingers a little more forwards and imagine a really heavy weight attached to your left hip. Now I'm only going to suggest one further challenge. You don't need to go with it. But if you wish to try it, you're going to come a little bit higher on your elbows and you're going to thread the needle. So you're going to thread your left arm underneath your right armpit and lie down on your the left side of the head. Now, if this is enough, stay here. And if you want, with the right hand, you can press gently on your right knee. So you're coming into a twist. You're in pigeon and you're in a twist. So if this is crazy for you and it hurts too much, that's not something that you should do. Yes, Benny. Try it. With the right hand, you can increase the stretch by pressing on your right knee. And then final couple of breaths wherever you are. And then slowly make your way out of the pose. From here, we're going to place the hands in front of the shin, tuck the back toe, engage your core, round the lower back, and slowly come back in three-legged dog first, stretching that right leg, maybe doing a few circles with the ankle. And then bring it down to downward facing dog. And let's inhale the left leg up, flex the foot. Roll the left hip down. Press the chest towards your right thigh. Pull the belly in strongly. And on your next exhale, come forwards, bend that leg, bring the knee as high as you can. And then shin behind your hands. Walk the back knee as far back as you can. And then maybe stay here. Maybe see if you can stay without the help of the hands. Engaging your thigh. And then slowly release into the pose. Good. Again, reminding you to release the muscles, especially the muscles of the left buttock and the left thigh. Reminding you of that heavy weight attached now to your right hip. And if you want to go deeper, stretch the right fingertips a little more forwards. Just a few more breaths in silence. And if you did the option with threading, this time we thread the right arm underneath the left elbow, placing the right shoulder and the right cheek on the floor, exactly like in the thread the needle pose. And then you can either try and stretch the left arm up, or gently press the left knee with the left hand and open that left shoulder. Another option is the prayer in front of the chest. And the whole time that you're twisting, remember that you're also lengthening. And one more breath wherever you are. And slowly start to make your way out of the pose. And let's this time go through sitting. And from here, down to lying. So I'm just going to close my window and you go ahead, lie down on your back. Preparation for Shavasana. So if you need a lavender pillow, cushion, a blanket to cover yourself, please do that now. Final pose, if you feel like you have missed something and your body still needs a twist or a happy baby or just a hug. And once you're happy that all of this is done and your body is satisfied, you can start transitioning into a final resting pose. So check in with your breath wherever you are and let go of the ujjayi. Instead, come back to your natural, easy breaths. Relax. For the final time, I'm going to say relax your face. Relax your forehead. The eyebrows and the space between the eyebrows. Relax your cheeks, the jaws. Gently part the lips and clench the teeth. Bring the chin to the chest and allow the shoulders to roll down, soften down. Take an inhale into the chest And exhale, let go of it. Relax the arms all the way to the fingertips. Now take a deep inhale into the belly. And fully exhale. Relaxing the legs all the way to your toes. And simply follow the breath. With every exhale, feel how the body is becoming more relaxed, more at ease, more comfortable. So your choice whether to stay a little longer or to come out of Shavasana. Whichever way you choose. I wish you a great Sunday. And thank you for joining me again. Namaste.